your fall. Hell, you brought in this outside dog.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180! 180! Ready shot!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
It's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Now Jackson. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter, because this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Crowd up, get it! Crowd up! 63!
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up
from the 43. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. to his right.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
Get on.
First and 10 at the 27.
This is Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Eagles nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Austin now to return this. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Jackson now to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second down. Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Makes the score.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. Now he's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on his head.
Here's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down throw for Hurts. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll run. It's Henry. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Ravens 35, Eagles 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Can he get away? No! He's he's going to be taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And this ball incomplete. On 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Austin now to return this.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts now. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Again, Hurts. Flushed to his right, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
To kick off for
now,
Baltimore.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Great.
On first down, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Now Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that'll set up fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice. A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
To throw is Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 12.
63.
First down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Fourth down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now it is first and goal. Hurts will try it again. Forced out wide. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Pushed out to his left. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On one, ready? 180.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Philadelphia.
Hurts again. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Man in motion is Smith.
63.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Game on. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
37. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And an
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Don't touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagle first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't touch that. Trimmer.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Flowers. Finding space at the 40. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sidelines.
That's another Baltimore first down.
1st and goal, and it's Henry.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
Eagles 44.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. They'll try to run a reverse. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Ravens 66. Eagles.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Going silver, ready?
On first down, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing is Hurts. And more of the same. Another interception. Pick by Malachi starts.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game.